From the capital of Tennessee and of country music for any of you fans out there, welcome to Nashville. We're at Nissan Stadium. We've reached the halfway mark of the regular season. A lot of work left to do as we're away in Week 9. And this will be a touchback, so we're going to need our first snap to see the first action of this game. So their offense out now to get this game started. It's 1st and 10. Straight to the air they go. Cut by Lockett. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
Good offenses. Okay, good play callers know how to utilize their personnel. They know where they wanted them. They wanted them on a route in space where he could make that initial play comfortably, but then go to work after.
1st and 10, looking to throw. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. Jabril Peppers with the pick. And the Patriots are going to have it after his second interception of the season. Wow, what an exciting start to this game, Brock. Apologies to the former QB and you. It's not an opening drive touchdown, but an interception instead.
Yeah. Other side is an offense. First salvo, listen, it goes to the defense. And now it really sets the stage for what I love and what you love, Kate, in this game of adjustments, in the game of back and forth. Who's going to respond next?
And his first offering of the game winds up incomplete.
That just goes to show you can't take any completion for granted, even on some of the shortest passes in the game plan.
A tight end in motion now. Back to the air. It's May. It's complete to Hooper. And he's marked down, looks like at the 32-yard line. 12 yards on that play, and a good call nets him the first. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. First down throw for May. Diggs there to bring it in. And they haul him down just a foot or two shy of the red zone. It's a pickup of 11. And that's a New England first down. To the air yet again, May. Escapes the pocket. And this time they're going to get there, and they drop him. And he's taken out of bounds behind the line. That's going to be a sack. All right, here we go. 2nd down. They've got a man in motion. After the sack, another pass on 2nd down. He brings it in. And they get this down to the 7-yard line. Give him about 16 yards on that gain, Brock, and it sets him up with 1st and goal. Now for the first time, it's a give to the rookie from Ohio State. And he'll only find 1 yard up the gut, 2nd down. Going ground game again here. And once again, he doesn't manage much before getting brought down. Offense in the hurry up here. Here's May, 3rd and goal. And he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots pick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. So a touchdown on the board for them, Brock, as they start this game off a perfect 1-for-1 offensively.
Yeah, I'm going to call that scripting for success right there. Can't do it much better than that. And listen, when you script these first plays, you don't always know who the targets are going to be. It's really then relying upon what the defense is trying to take away. They couldn't take away that big old tight end.
That one right down the middle. And the Patriots will jump out to a 7-0 lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. A first carry here for Tony Pollard. And that's good yardage with a new set of downs.
Now, don't think for a second they're going to slow down the tempo. Defense on their heels. And right now is the best chance to go push that envelope and get aggressive.
They'll head up 1st and 10 from the 42. They'll throw it. Has him on the quick hitter. And it's going to be about a 3-yard pickup in the end. Marcus Jones ranging over for the stop.
Well, that's a pretty similar result to a first down run play. Moves it forward, keeps you on schedule, and makes 2nd and 3rd down a whole lot easier to manage.
2nd down now, 7 to go. They give to Pollard from the gun. He'll cobble together a yard there. Alani Tavai ranging in for the stop. Just 1 yard on the play, though. That leaves him with 3rd down and 6 to go.
Let's go now.
Throwing with a blitz on the way. That's a catch. Looks like he's in bounds. Good effort, but still short of the first.
You've got to be cognizant of where the line to gain is. You can't run that route short, and you certainly can't throw it. That route's just not deep enough. Needed to extend it closer to the chains for a first down.
Trap 60, trap 60.
They're going for this. He finds him beyond the marker. And he's going to be drugged down, it looks like, at that 37-yard line. That big 4th down call is how we close out our first quarter. Neither side separating much so far. More from Nissan Stadium coming up after the break. We're ready to go with the second quarter, and it's Titans football. They're looking at yet another 1st and 10 on this drive. And they bring him down. Looks like he got it to the 27. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the first down.
You know, the elite running backs in this league, they don't just see what's right in front of them. You set up big runs like this because they see what's behind them. That's called extraordinary vision and extra yards.
And he'll only get this to the 26 before going down. Manages just a yard on 1st down. Now it's going to be 2nd and 9.
I think one thing you learn, Kate, when you transition from college to the NFL, not every run is going to be a big play. Some of them, well, they're just destined to end in a minimal gain, and some of them will set up that critical play action for later.
And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
There's no routes on the old proverbial route tree, Kate, that takes more trust than throwing an out route. You're throwing it to a spot and believing your guy can get there.
On 3rd down, Pollard. And he's brought down a little short. No, actually they do give him the 10-yard line. That's good for 7 yards. And that'll be a Tennessee 1st down. Right back to Pollard. And he won't salvage that. It's a loss on the play.
Well, he was supposed to be the one who chipped away a few and got a new set of downs started right in rhythm. Instead, he's now forced to pick himself from behind the line thanks to a great effort defensively.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop him. And that pushes them back. 3rd down coming up.
That sure ended up being a worst-case scenario. Pass rush just kept coming and bearing down, and he was looking for an escape that wasn't there. It's just one of those plays in hindsight, Kate, where you really got to understand, I got to cut bait, cut my losses, and avoid such a negative play.
Pass caught by Ridley. And what a play! He gets there to lay a massive hit and stop him after that catch. It's going to be 4th down. Now it's Nick Folk to try the Titans field goal. It's on the right hash for this 39-yarder. The kick by Gano is good. And it's dropped back down now to a 4-point game.
That's the type of long, sustained drive that takes some of the starch out of your opponent. The only negative is that the kicking team was out there for a field goal and not an extra point. But they do come away with 3.
Antonio Gibson now to return it. He stopped on the return at the 27. They're out and set, 1st and 10. Here's the one back on the handoff. And he's going to get this up to the 45 before he's brought down. It's a gain of 19 on the play. And the Patriots will have a 1st down.
To play running back in this league, well, you've got to have tremendous vision. We saw it twice. Once to find the lane upfield, and then to get to space and break off some extra yards.
Ball on the 45, 1st and 10. May. Setting up the screen. And he'll cross the 50 and start pushing onto the opposing side of the field.
That's what you call efficiency. Exactly what you're looking for in 1st down. Textbook. It sets up 2nd and very manageable, and it creates that space if you want to take a shot downfield.
Oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. Breaks the tackle, still going. And the Titans take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season.
A lot of defenders got some offense in their background, and it's been my life experience that they'll tell you about it. And right there, he put it on display. He brought in the pick and instantly became a runner, searching for the open field to add a little something-something to the return.
Good starting field position for the Titans. They've got it, 1st and 10. They're going to throw here to begin the drive. That's going to be caught, Tony Pollard. And he'll have it down to the 44-yard line. After a good pickup, they're set up with 2nd and short. Back now, pressure on its way. He lets one fly deep down. He's got it inside the 10. Touchdown, Tennessee. The Titans get some late points and the lead. Folk with a point after. And the Titans push their lead to 3. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. On the return, here's Gibson. And in the end, Brock, an exciting touchback as the return comes out to the 30. And the drive will start out with a 1st and 10. Interception last drive doesn't deter them. They're going right back to the air. And he's brought down after a nice gain and a 1st down. Timeout taken by the Patriots. They're 1st to 3. From the 44-yard line now, 1st and 10. Operating from the gun, here's May. Pass taken in by Diggs. And this is marked down right along that 40-yard line. Timeout taken by the offense, their 2nd. They're slated downs to approach here from the 40. May on 1st and 10. He'll get this to Henry. And he runs this to the 25 before being brought down. Moving quickly, trying to get set again. To the air on 1st down, May. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Picked off by Shaq Thompson. And the Titans get the football back with minimal time to go in our half. Okay, Brock, now back-to-back drives where they have picked him off. That's got to be a worrying trend for these coaches who know how integral the passing game is to their game plan and their success.
Those poker players, the best of them, when they figure out a tell, they know exactly how to beat their opponent. This defense right now, they're reading this quarterback like a book.
So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this. Welcome back, everybody. Kate Scott, Brock Heward with you as we're about set to begin the third quarter. It's all lined up. Folk ready to send this one flying. On the return, here's Gibson. He's stopped on the return at the 27. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. Blown back, it's the handoff. And this defense offering no room at all up the gut there. No gain. Brought down on the play by T'Vondre Sweat. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Back-to-back carries here. And they'll bottle this up after a 4-yard gain. Stopped by Cedric Gray. They get about 4 there. Need a little more than that now on 3rd and 6. From the gun, it's May. Just got it away before the hit, but it doesn't matter. It's incomplete. 4th down coming up.
You know, so often we talk about speed offensively, right? We love receivers that can run. Well, that was a perfect example of how speed kills you defensively. A hurried throw almost ended an interception. And that wasn't until after they almost brought him down behind the line for a sack. Speed's the difference.
Third down pass didn't work, but the offense staying out there on 4th.
Here we go.
He's back to throw. He connects downfield on 4th. And he's going to get stopped right around the 45-yard line. Still on the move, coming to the line for 1st and 10.
Let's go.
They send a man in motion. May now from the gun. He's on the move. Ooh, look at this, here he goes. And he's out of bounds just short of the 30. They gain 14 on the play. And that's a New England 1st down. It's a new set of downs for him at the 32. They'll put one of the tight ends in motion. Out of the shotgun, they'll give it to him inside. They'll drive it forward, but won't get beyond the line. Stopped by Cedric Gray. 2nd and 10. Need to get some positive yardage here. Here's May. It's taken in by Williams. What a hit. He gets flattened to the ground.
It's not just imperative that a quarterback knows man or zone. Same thing for a receiver, especially on a drag route. When he sees zone coverage like that, just settle down, find the soft spot, and give your quarterback a chance.
Knocks it away. Incomplete.
You know, that is so hard to do. It's called body control. Great positioning to swat the ball away, not go through the receiver, no penalty flag. He's got the body control and, more importantly, the timing to knock that ball away.
Let's go
now.
now.
Motioning Williams left. He'll throw it. Chased out to his right. He's running for it. And he gets this down inside the red zone before going out. It's an 8-yard gain. What a great call on 4th down. It keeps this drive moving. Working inside the red zone. Setting up the running back screen. And he's got a decent gain before being brought down.
That is the epitome of staying on schedule. That kind of completion right there on first down. Well, it opens up the entirety of the playbook for second down. And the third and short in your back pocket, you can get even more aggressive and take that shot.
Cut near the goal line. And that's good yardage there with a new set of downs to boot.
I'm sure coach and play caller doesn't mind making the job a little bit easier. You know, play calling's a lot simpler and easier when you count on the offense to move the chains on those early downs.
4 downs now to get in. Here's first and goal.
Go! 19 right. Big. Go!
They'll try and punch it in. Hits the end zone for the New England touchdown. The Patriots take the lead right away in half number 2. So that, Brock, an important score here as they move out in front.
You know, Kate, this is the time of the game where fatigue starts to set in every once in a while. But that right there was a determined-looking drive. They were not going to be denied and able to score and take the lead.
That one splits the uprights. And the Patriots take a 4-point lead. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. And he's going to field this in the end zone without a return, so they'll bring it out to the 30-yard line. Offense ready to begin this drive. 1st and 10. They'll start this one on the ground with Pollard. And the defense is all over this one for a big loss.
They say about great outfielders in baseball, there's just something to them. They've got a knack, a feel, an instinct to take the right line, the right angle. For safeties to create tackles for loss in the run game, it's the exact same attribute and skill set. Got to take that right angle and then go finish that runner.
Just couldn't hang on through the contact. So they're left facing 3rd and long.
You know, that was almost a nice chunk play before he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Here he is on 3rd and long. Got to him right as he threw it, and it falls to the ground.
And this is why scouts talk about a player's closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. And that sure altered the throw.
Here we go. Here we go.
Looking to throw. This has been a trend. Yet another interception. Christian Gonzalez has it. And the Patriots take possession as he makes his 4th interception of our season. Well, no doubt they envisioned that as the start of a second half push for the lead. But the defense, well, defense had other ideas, Brock, protecting their team's advantage and taking possession back on the first play of the series.
Not the way you needed to start the half if you were thinking comeback.
And the Titans rush brings him down. And he's just going to take the sack here as he heads out of bounds. And a big play drives them backwards. 2nd down coming up. This is the end of the 3rd quarter. It's the Patriots with it, currently with a not quite so comfortable lead to start the 4th.
On the set.
Offense to the line for 2nd down.
Check.
Blown back in the backfield, and they give it to him. And he'll push this upfield and earn them a new set of downs.
You know, coach gets in that QB's headset, probably told his offense and his QB, listen, I don't want to see a 3rd down on this possession. Or something kind of like that. Whatever version he told him, it worked.
1st down, and they go right back to it. And the defense gets there to force a small loss.
This is one of those plays that I wish we had the huddle mic'd up, Kate, because I can assure you that offensive line in their own way is telling that running back, sorry, we did not give you any chance.
This time it's a passing play. On the move, headed right, and he's into the end zone for a New England touchdown. The Patriots parlay the interception into points. It's a Stephon Diggs touchdown. Well, in a close game, they needed somebody to make that type of play. Now it pushes their lead to a couple of scores and makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this 2-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
They'll set up here for the point after. The point after splits the uprights. And the Patriots drive their lead to 11. The Patriots kick team out there as they send it away. So new kickoff rules. This is going to come out to the 30, not the 25 on the touchback. They'll get this drive started. 1st and 10. Trying to shake off the interception. He's looking to throw. Gets everything. He's got it deep downfield. And they catch up to him, but not until he's got a huge gain and a 1st down. From the gun, they go with Pollard. He's touched down behind the line as this one goes the wrong way.
You know, that's so hard for me, Kate. That's the type of effort that deserves better when it comes to the results. It's going to show up as a negative run on the stat sheet, but that was not the runner's fault. He did all he could to fight to get back to the line, but this defense just kept swarming.
Oh, brother, it's another interception. Picked off by Marcus Epps. And he's going to go. It's a pick 6. Rookie quarterback Brock threw it away their last drive.